Well, you're watching Breakfast with John. If you happen to be watching on this day, it is Thanksgiving. If not, happy Thanksgiving to you anyway. It's a brisk 27 degrees here in Tazewell, Virginia today, which is pretty chilly. Okay, hope you're going to have a good Thanksgiving today. We celebrated ours a few days early in order to give all my kids time to go to their in-laws, we're going, Janice and I and Kelsey and Andrew going to Bob Evans today to have a little turkey there. So that's pretty good. We're going to do that. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
Not a problem.
We are going to Bob Evans to celebrate a little Thanksgiving up there with them today. We've never actually done that, but today is the day. We're going to do it. It's important to be thankful, isn't it? You know, I found that a lot more things will happen in your life if you I tell my kids all the time, I don't mind a lot of things. First thing, hello, John Banks. As long as you're not hateful, I'll be good to you. Now, I love you no matter what. But if you're hateful, I said, there's a lot of things I'm not going to do for you. But I think that's the same thing. Sorry about the bag, Doris. That's the same thing with being thankful, okay? It's just important to be thankful, man. I found in the kingdom of God with the Lord, if you'll spend more time thanking Him for what He's done and less time asking Him to do more, He's not Santa Claus, you know. If you'll spend less time telling Him what to do and more time thanking Him. I found thankful people in my life, I always try to look for things I can do for them, John. If they're thankful, I try to look and see what else I can do for them. You know, that's a common thread in a lot of people's lives. I believe other people like that. If you're thankful and you let people know you're thankful, then a lot of times they look for things to do for you. I always look for things to do for people that are thankful. If you're not thankful, I swear them turkeys are back out here again this morning. They do not know it's Thanksgiving. They're across the road here. Sometimes they wrestle my biscuit at Hardee's. And it seems like they abuse it just a little bit. But them turkeys, there's two big old turkeys that hang out at Hardee's here in Tazewell. Right here in the road. They're over there drinking out of a mud hole right now. But anyway, to be thankful can open the windows of heaven for you. If you're thankful, you'll have a lot better friends. Celebrating Thanksgiving today, being a thankful person. I mean, now we all can say things, in our life. We know we're thankful. They're blowing their horn trying to get the turkeys across the road. They're coming over here. I hope they ain't come to get me. Two big old turkeys. Right here in the city, walking across the road. But I found is, thankful people seem to find each other too. People that are thankful tend to be around other people that are thankful, Jeff. Happy Thanksgiving. But being thankful, man, is a big key to a whole lot of things in life. If you're thankful and you let people know you're thankful, them big old turkeys out here beside my truck ain't worried about nothing. They peck at each other every once in a while. Now, how come there's just two of them, but they seem can't get along? They must go to the same church. Can't go. Hello, my little daughter-in-law. And turkeys are back out down here, Chris, at Deadburn Hardee's. Turkeys are back right out here in the road, just playing around. Chris, next year, you ought to fix a turkey there at the house. You could do it. My little daughter-in-law's been wearing out her crock pot, see? I love cooking in a crock pot. I gotta get me a new Instant Pot though. I had to throw mine away. I was having troubles out of it, and it worried me a little bit. I don't want it to blow up. So I'm gonna buy me a new one. Because I like them, Instant Pot. But when you're thankful, Chris, you let me know what you think about this, okay? When people are thankful. And my little daughter-in-law tells me all the time how much she appreciates what we do for her. We don't get to do a lot for her and my son, but I mean, she tells me all the time, thank you. And that means a lot to me, all right? So in doing so, anytime I think she wants something, I try to get it for her. She said something to me one time about wanting a nail gun. Buddy, I got her a nail gun. She wanted something else one time. It made decals or something. Anything she thinks she wants because she's thankful, okay? Yeah. I like them, Chris. I'm going to get me one. I'm going to get me a new one. Because mine, I threw it away. Because it just wasn't keeping pressure, and I didn't want it to blow up, okay? Chris is always thankful. That's one thing about her. I tell you, her whole family's like that too. They say that they're thankful. And you gotta let people know that you're thankful. I mean, don't just take it for granted people around you that you're not thankful. You gotta let them know it. All right? It's a good habit to have, letting people know that. That old dog, my neighbor's got a big old black dog, okay? You need to be using it, Chris. You need to use it. You can use it just like a crock pot, okay? You can use it just like a crock pot. It's got a crock pot setting, your Instant Pot does, on it, where you can use it just like a crock pot. That's pretty cool. You can use it. It makes a good crock pot, okay? But anyway, to be thankful. I'm thankful for my little old family. Ain't none of them in the jail. I don't think. Probably should have a few times, but Colson's had a real good deer season. He has killed 5 and not tagged any of them. Yeah. I may call the law on him. Mike Compton, the guy asked me yesterday, Ira, that worked at the post office at the National Guard, said, how do you know Mike Compton? I said, well, I needed to borrow money from somebody. And they said, get a hold of Mike Compton. He's got plenty. So I did. We're going to Bob Evans today for a Thanksgiving dinner. Because we had our Thanksgiving dinner Sunday. So, we're going to go to Bob Evans and patronize them today. Because I want them to be able to stay in business. Oh, and that might be unthankful. I got that big old black German Shepherd. My neighbor's got one. I told y'all about it. They have very mean dogs. And she likes gravy and biscuits now. Okay, she's got to where she likes, what's open? So she's got to where she likes gravy and biscuits. So I have to take her gravy and biscuits home. And she just wags that tail. And when I open the gate to go in, she starts licking her lips because she's thankful. She knows she's gonna get some gravy and biscuit. Sorry, but I think about how thankful she is. And the other little dog, when they go get a treat, it spins in a circle. She's so thankful, so happy. You'd think they were getting T-bone steak when I just give them half a sausage biscuit. Are y'all going to Bob Evans, Chris? Chris is a little slow on thawing out the turkey. Okay. The Christmas parade is on too, Chris. I wonder if baby'd like that. He's pretty smart. All my grandkids are. They're smart as a tack, man. That one little one lives beside me. He can read the whole room and work us all at the same time. He can control 5 or 6 adults. Controls us in his own way. It's pretty cool. They got this weekend, Tazewell. Oh, is it next weekend or this weekend? They're having that big Christmas festival uptown. That ought to be cool. Yeah. Well, all right, I won't keep you long. Just thinking about being thankful. Somebody told me the other day, that lady messaged on one of my other platforms. She said, I can't listen for all that chewing. I said, my God, woman, it's called Breakfast with John. What do you think I'm going to do? Don't chew your food, you get choked. Well, all right, I'm going to get off here. Be thankful. Tell people you're thankful today. Just tell a few people that you are thankful. Don't take for granted that they know. Adios, baby.